Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take you back in time to the late 18th century when the Caribbean was a hotbed of conflict and competition between European powers. It was in this context that the English painter Nicholas Pocock captured one of the most significant events in the history of Trinidad, the capture of the island by the British in 1797. Let's take a closer look at Pocock's painting and the story it tells. Nicholas Pocock was born in Bristol, England in 1740 and was trained as a shipbuilder and draftsman before pursuing a career as a painter. He was known for his depictions of maritime scenes, especially naval battles and seascapes. It was in this vein that he painted The Capture of Trinidad, 1797. The painting shows the British fleet attacking the Spanish-held island of Trinidad in the southern Caribbean. The battle was part of the wider conflict between Britain and Spain, which had erupted into open warfare in 1796. Trinidad was a valuable prize with its rich natural resources and strategic location. The British forces, led by General Sir Ralph Abercrombie, launched a surprise attack on the island's capital, Port of Spain, and quickly gained control. Pocock's painting captures the drama and chaos of the battle, with ships exchanging cannon fire and soldiers clashing on the shore. The foreground shows a group of Spanish soldiers surrendering to a British officer, while in the background, smoke billows from the city and the British flag is raised over the fort. The Capture of Trinidad 1797 is more than just a depiction of a military victory. It is also a snapshot of the complex relationships between the European powers and the people of the Caribbean. Trinidad was a diverse island with a mix of indigenous, African, and European populations, and the capture by the British had far-reaching consequences for all of them. For the indigenous people of Trinidad, the arrival of the British marked a new chapter of colonization and exploitation. The African slaves who made up the majority of the population also experienced the harsh realities of British rule. The British introduced new laws and regulations which further restricted their freedoms and opportunities. But the capture of Trinidad also had positive effects. The British invested in infrastructure and education, which helped to modernize the island and improve the lives of its residents. Trinidad became a hub of trade and commerce, and its culture and traditions continued to evolve and flourish. So, there you have it, folks. The Capture of Trinidad 1797 by Nicholas Pocock is not just a stunning work of art, but also a fascinating window into the history of this beautiful island and the people who call it home.